Yeah. So were you brought up in the church originally?
The way I like to say it is, I was in church all the time, but a lot of time the church wasn't in me.
Right.
Like I was a church musician, so I knew all the technical things to do to to play church. Play piano in church. Shep Crawford be playing organ in church. That was a guy that would become a music producer and wrote hit records together. We became writers and producers together, and we started out in church. And now he's a pastor and I'm a pastor, which is crazy. So
Wow. So
once
God
again,
was
full
working on
circle.
you way. God was working on you way back then, all the way up until now. His work is definitely not complete yet.
Yeah, easy. Some people say to go into ministry, they go to seminary. I say I went to cemetery, and that was the music business. The music business, I had to go there and I had to die, you know what I'm saying, and learn some things there about ministry.
So what's the story about you putting the music aside and saying, "Hey, look, you guys, I need to back up." When you made your exit, tell us that. How did that happen?
When I made the exit, I was a lot of ups and downs. Like, it's always funny, man, because if I have a musical pedigree. I don't talk about it much. Some people will talk about it. I think it was yesterday, April 15th. This is how we do it was 25 years old, I think it was. Like a quarter of a century that music has been out. But some people only know this is how we do it. And some people is like, okay, Montell Jordan is the one hit wonder. The one hit wonder, they clown on Twitter and everything, and that's cool. And so when people say the one hit wonder, I'm wondering which one hit are they wondering about? Because I go back to This Is How We Do It, which was a #1 hit. I go back to Get It On Tonight, which was a #1 hit. And go to Let's
Still
Ride,
cranking in the
Masterpiece, number
still
one
cranking in the club
hit.
in DC right now.
Deborah Cox, Nobody's Supposed to Be Here, #1 hit. Cisco's Incomplete, #1 hit. I got 5, 6 #1 records, but people don't necessarily know. What up, Shanta? They just don't necessarily know that. And so when it comes to that, and it comes to those, what up, Tony Wiley? Yo, that's a DC boy, right? My man right there. So when it comes to having the records and having those hits, I lost who I was. I forgot, for a season who I was, and I thought that you had to have hits, what I'm saying, for to be somebody. I thought music defined who I was, and I was, I was literally at a place where I was saying to God, listen, if I'm not doing music, I don't know who I am.
Mm.
I remember having a conversation with God, and God was saying to me, once again, not audibly, but I felt like the Lord was saying to me, you don't know who you are outside of music? Okay, let's find out. And so the music went, the fame went, the notoriety went, the finance went, everything went. And when all those things went, I had to find out who I was outside of music. And that's the time when I found out, if I never pick up a mic again, if I never sing another note, I'm a son, I'm a husband, I'm a father, I'm a friend, I'm a giver, I'm a creator, I'm an innovator. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn that I'm all those things if I never sing again. And so then what that did for me, Easy, is that it allowed me to re-enter music, but understanding that music doesn't define me. I define music. And a lot of people that might be watching this or listening to us right now, they think that what they do defines who they are. And that's where they get it wrong. It's not what you do that defines who you are. It's what you do. You know what I'm saying? It's who you are that defines what you do.
Right.
Some people think, well, because I'm a bar, because I 10 bars, that makes me a bartender. No, you can still be a husband or a father or a mom or a sister or a lover or a giver. You can be all of those things. And what you do is bartend, but that doesn't necessarily make you a bartender. You don't have to take on that, that persona of what you do.
Wow. All right. In case you're just tuning in, that is Montell Jordan. This is 96.3 WHUR's WHUR at home. And let's talk about the latest single that you have out, when I'm around you, that features Lecrae. You just released the video for that, didn't you?
I sure did. Just about a week ago. We just dropped a new video for it. My wife is in the video, and Lecrae is in the video. And man, the song has been out. I think we dropped the song last October, and it's been burning. It's got that. So what I feel, It's got that slow burn to it, but it's a feel-good record. To me, it's classic Montell for right now. I don't think I'm trying to sound like nobody else or be nobody else. And
Oh, it's
you know,
fire.
it's me. It's modern day
Oh
me.
yeah.
And so, you know, I hope when people hear it, they feel. I know in DC they've been feeling it because it wouldn't be the, you know, a top 3 record in the market for the past, you know, several weeks. So once again, thank you HUR for that. But the record is just, it's the first single off the album. The album is called Masterpeace once again, and the album is supposed to be the soundtrack for Marriage Ministry. But the album is fire, and you know, it's a lot of hit records on there. I think the next record might be Celebrate, which is a party monster smash record.
Okay.
Features Tadashi and my girl Crystal Nicole. And she's a great songwriter in herself. She's written some great records, #1 records, Grammy Award winner. Just people don't know her as an artist yet. But, you know, we're doing it now. My own label, Masterpeace Recordings. It's no longer, you know, it's just, this is who I am now, man.
Awesome. Awesome. Can't wait to get this album. Do we have a release date yet?
Album came out on Black Friday. I dropped it on Black Friday, November 29th.
Oh, the album is out right. The album is out right now.
Out right now, and the people
Get
watching
out
this
of
right
here!
now, if you don't get, you need to go cop the album now. And the thing is, you know, with social media, you know, people can release the album tomorrow. They can release it every day, you know, because some people are just tuning in and they didn't know. But we want you to buy the album. If you don't buy it, add it to your Google Play or your Apple Music or your iTunes or whatever, and stream the album. Pandora, it's everywhere. Spotify. But you want to check out the album, and you're gonna love it. I know Tony say download it. That's what's up.
Exactly. I'm going to download that joint immediately because I'm going to tell you. And shout out to our APD, our Assistant Program Director, Tracy Lecrae. I believe she was the one that picked the record. And I remember when I first played it, and I was like, oh, bro. When I heard, I was like, wow. I mean, because it just took me back. It took me. I mean, it was now, but it just took me back to a sound that we have been missing for a very long time. And I was just ecstatic about having a record from Montell Jordan back on the radio, man. Very excited about that.
I appreciate that, Easy Street. You know, like I said, it's an album that I did a duet with my wife on the album. I did the song, like I said, with Lecrae. I did a song with Crystal Nicole and Tadashi. I did a song with a guy named Byron Talkbox Chambers, who's like a modern day Roger Troutman with the talkbox. I did a song with my daughter and my son. My 7-year-old daughter and my 16-year-old son is on a song called Valuable, which is number 9 on the album. I got a wedding ballad on that song on the album. It's number 10, called Change Your Last Name. And I believe if people get a hold to it, people want to walk down the aisle to that song. And so the album is credible. The album is me. It's well written. It's well crafted, extremely well produced, and it's a labor of love, like I said, to go along with Marriage Ministry. And so, you know, I love it. What up, Vi? Good to see you, country.
Cool. All right, really quick. I really appreciate you for coming through. We don't want to keep you all night, man. And I just want everyone to follow. Give your Instagram really quick. It's Mr. Jordan 911. Mr. Jordan 1911. Correct?
That's right, Mr. MRJORDAN 1911. That's for the year that the greatest fraternity in the world was founded, Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. So, Mr. Jordan 1911. Follow me there. I'm also on Twitter at Montell Jordan and under Facebook at Montell and Kristen. Montell ANDKRISTIN. Montell and Kristen. And if you get a chance, man, the video is out on YouTube right now. Go to Montell and Kristen's YouTube channel and subscribe, because we're going to be dropping some really cool things. I think tomorrow night, my wife and I at 9 p.m., we're doing an IG Live, Facebook Live called Couples Quarantine. And so if you're a married couple out there, you want to get a Friday date night thing on, you know what I'm saying, just log in for an hour with us. We'll probably, you know, be having some conversations about intimacy, about being close to each other when we quarantine. Navigating through, you know, just some real couples type of stuff that my wife, we just love to get, you know, we love to give our personal experience. and try and help people navigate through being on lockdown.
All right, hey man, do me a favor. Send me a DM in the radio station, a DM with all that information. We'll blast that out for you tomorrow as well. Okay?
Done deal. Done deal.
Hey man, God bless you and your work. I'm gonna let you get the last word for your fans here in the DMV area. Go ahead, Montell Jordan.
All right. Well, first of all, I want to say big ups to DJ Easy Street for being the man that I got a chance to connect with today and to reach your listening audience. I want to thank you to WHUR. I want to thank you to DC, to DMV, just for showing love. Thank you for calling, requesting a record, for checking out the video. And not only that, for years, we're talking 25 years relationship of new listeners and people from back in the day that's still rocking with me to this day. I'm authentic. I'm more real now than I've ever been in my life musically. And hopefully my music does something for you and your family. It's not just relevant for right now, but it's relevant for as long as music is here. I'm trying to give you offerings of music that you can appreciate, no gimmicks, just good, solid singing, and from the heart of a man that loves God and loves his wife and loves his family. And if that don't get people motivated, I don't know what does, especially in a time like this. So I'm just saying thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I can't wait till we touring again, till the world opens back up, because
let's go, bro.
Listen, I want to get to DC so bad. When you got a
bomb
record in a city like y'all,
after all this, we come into our first, we gonna do the show, and then after that, we going to church next morning.
Oh, come listen, you didn't lay it out right there. That's it. We be at the club on Saturday night and in the church on Sunday. We get it all.
And we prayed the Lord the next day.
Pray it all away. That's right. That's right.
Hey man, God bless you. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. All right.
God bless you. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all take care. Okay.
All right. Peace,
God
bro.
bless, man. Take care. Yes, sir.
All right, man. Wow. Whew. Amazing. Boy, the stories that you just got there. The stories he just told you. Oh man, worth their weight in gold. Hey, listen, thank you so much for tuning in. Of course, I'm Easy Street from 96.3 WHUR. You catch me on the radio tomorrow morning, bright and early, around 10 a.m. from 10 until 3. Allison Seymour and Mark Clark, of course, come on after that. Quiet Storm after that. Oh, yes, Steve Harvey in the morning. When you wake up in the morning, bright and early, if you're up, because I know a lot of people, now that we're, like staying at home and all that other stuff, a lot of people are not waking up till later. I know I'm waking up later, and I'm trying to realize, what's today? Today is Thursday. Tomorrow's the weekend. But I want to remind you before we go, we have some other WHUR at home interviews that are going to be on our Instagram Live. We can't tell you everybody, but we have some heavy weights coming through. That's all I can tell you. But I can tell you this, okay? How about 1K for Mom's Day? Yeah, man. Mother's Day is not canceled, you guys, at all. It is not canceled. It is still going down. I need you to be listening to 96.3 WHUR for all the details. To go to the website at WHUR.com for 1K for Mom's Day, all right? Thanks for coming through. I'll see y'all next time. I'll see you in the morning, right? Thanks for rolling with a brother. And hey, listen, you guys, social distancing. Wear your mask. Cover your car. Cough in your arm. And stay at home, all right? Peace.